Hey guys, this is Bob with Kaler's Aquatics, and I have a package to open, and it's from Lucas Bretz. And for those of you that may not have heard of him, I don't think anybody in my friends would not know Lucas, but he has excellent fish and a huge selection of them. But recently I bought a pair of Lagos Red Kellie fish from him. He has some awesome Killies. He still has some left of all different varieties, so check them out. I'll put a link somewhere, probably down here somewhere in the description about how to contact Lucas and check out his website. But it's LRB Aquatics, and anywho, I at some point lost the male to this pair, and I don't know when I lost it. The female in it were they swam together and they spawned often. I haven't seen any fry, but I'm gonna probably move them out. Had been in this rainbow tank, the 33 long here, so I'm probably gonna move them out, but I want him to acclimate with her, and that's what's in this box, by the way. The male that a replacement, so I was really thrilled that he would do that because they're sold in pairs, and he may have had an odd male, an extra male. And also I'm using my new gimbal kind of device, and that's why we have a different angle. So if everything doesn't come out correctly, it's the gimbal's fault, not mine. I teasing. But I have opened this box, so you don't have to endure me open it up with these dull scissors since we've had such a long talk. I did leave about an inch there so that we could officially unseal the box. Oh yay, I got another sticker. Lucas has really cool stickers, and by the way, he has awesome plants also, and shrimp. For those of you that don't know, I can't imagine anyone doesn't. He won an international shrimp contest, I think it was in 16, so recently, and he has those shrimp as well as many other types of shrimp. So anyway, there's the plug for Lucas. He gives you directions as to how to acclimate plants and fish. He says acclimation is optional. Note temp instructions below. Do not float breather bags. And knowing Lucas and knowing this is one small Killie fish, my guess is that it's in a breather bag. And Lucas packing always makes me very comfortable because it's the way I pack. Very eclectic. Those of you that may have gotten fish from me probably smiling now. It's not uncommon for me to put, anything in the bag and to pack with anything, and I love to save packing materials, so I tell people that are first timers it's very eclectic, and I might even send 2 different fish in 2 different kinds of bags. It's just there is a rhyme and reason to the way I do it, but not to someone else. So ooh, there's some nice packing material right there. Lucas always uses the plastic bag, and what I've started doing is saving my large salt bags that I get my marine salt in, and using those to put 3 or 4 bags in. I'm gonna go ahead and just move this box. We're done with that, I think. And I think I hid Lucas' address and mine on the front. So yeah, this stuff is just awesome. Yep. It's a breather bag, so that's awesome. So let's look at this boy. He is a little bit smaller than her. And I wonder if this is a little juvenile. He's big enough to spawn though. He's not juvenile, but I wonder if this is one that he actually spawned. I have no idea if we can see that up there. And here it says male M Lagos Red. So I hope you can see him there. I'm gonna go ahead and of course not float him in this bag. For those that don't know, you do not float breather bags at all. It's a good way to suffocate your fish. The water feels a little warm, but I've been lazy and I still haven't replaced my temperature gun. I'm almost as happy to have all this packing. No, I'm teasing. And popcorn. So he's in here now. So let me go ahead and move this so that I'm gonna pull it off there. Jesus, didn't want you to see my scruffy self, but you have, I guess. And I've dropped it, but that's fine, it's durable. Let me turn this around. It's shower time next for those that are concerned. Oh, I've been sorting some letters and stuff here and artwork and so forth. So let's look at this boy. He colors up, he's gonna be awesome. I was hoping to see her. I did a couple of videos on these maybe a month ago when I first got them. Just beautiful, beautiful. When he colors up, all that yellow is going to be orange, red. I'm down here looking for the female. I guess I could let you guys help me look for her. It's not like you haven't seen this tank a million times, but that's another phone mount that I bent down out of the way. Got it where I want it, so I don't want to take it off. And this tank honestly just had a water change as well as the 180, which you can't see for the glare, but they just had water changes. 50, that one actually had 70%. I'm still dealing with nitrates over there, and this one a 50%. Look at the beta perching up over there in the moss on the wood. I've struggled with getting the flow down in this tank, and I've got about the lowest flow I can get without obstructing the little wave maker, but they figured out quickly how to deal with it. Oh, see, he knows if he goes underneath where it's at, he's going to be okay there. So if he's on that end, he stays around the wood. And like I said, it's a 33 gallon, so there's plenty of room. This is the new little beta that I got from Dan, and that's one reason I'm doing every other day water changes, 50% on this tank. The one on the left is the one I got from Dan, and he and the little Stars and Stripe beta that's looking at him, and even there's even one of the glow betas. They're still blowing up at each other a little bit, but you see the koi from Dan is just, you know, I'm not even going to look. Now he gave him a flash. But they rarely touch each other. I don't know that I've ever seen these two do it. Only had the one from Dan 3 or 4 days maybe. Not long. But yeah, it's fun to watch them play. And so there he goes back over here. It's a gorgeous beta. And he stays on this end most of the time. You see, he went down behind the rocks and under the rocks, you know, and I've got the rocks constructed so that it really blocks most of that return flow. It goes over the top of the water and does a U-turn. It's broken some here by these 2 hang-on backs as well as this stone. I'm about to make that a sponge filter and put it behind the rocks, not completely to hide it, but that will also help break the flow a little bit. So I'm working on that. Catfishes are having a conference back there. Now he's down there trying to mess with the glow beta, and the glow beta's totally ignoring him. The little Stars and Stripes, so he'll go on. Oh, he's gonna fan him. They're so much fun to watch, and they do not hurt each other. They don't ever touch each other. So female, where's our female? Our female, I saw her when I was doing, there she is, right there. She's right there on top with the stripes, with that glare, right there. So what I'm gonna do is, and you might notice the rainbows are really reaching adult size and coloration and all that. And of course the water change they've just had's got them lit up. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get him. Of course I have thermometers, and I have a thermometer in here, and water feels maybe 2 or 3 degrees warmer that he's in. And yes, I am gonna put the fish on in here. Don't ever do this. I've known Lucas for several years, never had a fish come from him that got sick, never had a fish come from him that carried anything. So, and he quarantines at least a month, so. But don't do what I did. Always quarantine your fish. I wanted to see them see each other. I think she's spied him now. She's turning around that way. She's been by herself for maybe 3 or 4 weeks. I just noticed one day the male wasn't there. Here she comes. Yeah. Shaky, shaky. He's filmed the inflow from the 2. Where'd he go? Oh well. I always enjoy seeing fish meet up, you know, and like, hey, that kind of thing. But if they did, they've gone over behind the plants to do so, which would be very typical. There he is. Gorgeous finnage. Beautiful fish, Lucas. Really appreciate it. I emailed Lucas, and Sarah emailed me back. So I basically paid for 1 fish instead of the pair and the shipping. And boom, here he is. It was very nice, because I know that they're sold in pairs, but having lost that male, I'm kind of dead in the water. Where did she go? I am going to be putting some more plants in here, and probably today, because I'm going to possibly buy some plexiglass tanks that are coming out of one of my LFSs. I'm going to take a look at them and pick up a tidal filter that he'd ordered for me. So maybe 40 tanks isn't enough, apparently. Okay, she's gone back. Yeah, she's a little bigger than him. She's following him, isn't she? Okay. All right, guys, it's at 12 minutes, 13 minutes, so I would not blame anyone that's already left watching this. But, you know, if there's anybody that's a fish nerd that's still here, sorry, I'm trying to zoom in. I'm going to let it run for a bit. And I want to try to stabilize. Oh. Might even get me a good thumbnail here. Yeah, her mate that I had with her originally was a little bit bigger than her, so that's what made me wonder if this isn't maybe one that Lucas has got, because I know he's been spawning them. If it might not be a juvenile. Yep. Hey, Dharma. Yeah. You can really see my hand. Not that it matters. It's glare otherwise. Uh-oh, he hopped over her. Well, they're not attacking each other, and I didn't think they would be. I think we'll, however, have some spawning going on here very quickly. She looks to be full of eggs, and you know, Killies are just constant spawners every day, like rainbows. They're nonstop. So